Welcome everyone, my name's MoreAli-A. Thank you for tuning in for another video. This is a video that I really did not want to make, and I'm honestly really upset that I have to do it, but I also want to explain to you guys what is going on. So as I'm sure you saw yesterday, the Pokemon Go guys released an official trailer for Legendaries, which will be appearing in level 5 Legendary Raids for the first time ever in the world at an event called Pokemon Go Festival that will be happening in America, Chicago to be specific, tomorrow at the time of making this video. Now, in that video, I said we weren't sure whether myself and my girlfriend Claire would be going along to the Pokemon Go Festival event because it clashed with a full-on holiday that we'd booked months and months ago, and it was like the first full-on holiday we've had as a couple in 2 years. I'll explain that in a little bit. And we weren't sure whether or not we would be able to fit in going all the way to Chicago for this amazing event. Now, up until yesterday, it hadn't been officially confirmed that Legendaries would be at the Pokemon Go Festival, so that is why I'd held out so long, thinking that maybe, just maybe, Pokemon Go Festival would be a really cool event where Legendaries won't appear and we won't be missing the biggest thing in the world. However, yesterday, when I made that video covering the Legendary trailer, I had just landed from a 8-hour flight from Atlanta in America, and I literally spent like 24 hours in the country, had flown out there, done some filming, come back to the UK. After making the video, I was checking flights to see how much it would cost and whether or not we'd be able to fit in both myself and Claire, or even just me, flying out to Chicago for Pokemon Go Festival and then transitioning back home to the UK, then flying back to Corsica, which is a little island off of Italy, which we're going on holiday next week, and whether or not it's possible. And I looked at the flights and it is thousands. Like, we're talking about £8,000, which is about $12,000 for me to fly out to Chicago, spend 24 hours there for Pokemon Go Festival, fly back. We would miss our flights for our holiday. I'd have to rebook flights and then try and spend a few days having a break and getting away from everything. Oh, so last night, I literally slept in a different bed to Claire because I was like so stressed about whether or not I should go to this Pokemon Go Festival or not. I couldn't make up my mind. I could not sleep. When I woke up this morning, I actually packed bags for both Corsica and going to Pokemon Go Festival. One thing that has come up a lot is whether or not Niantic reached out to me for this Pokemon Go Festival. So for those guys that follow a lot of other Pokemon Go YouTubers as well, Niantic for the very first time reached out to us and contacted us, some of the larger YouTubers, and have communicated with us and said, we want you to come to this Pokemon Go Festival. This happened, I think, about a week or 2 weeks ago, so not too long ago at all. And they wouldn't tell us what was at this event. They wouldn't tell us about Legendaries. Literally, we only found out about Legendaries officially yesterday. So while all the other Pokemon Go YouTubers jumped on board and said yes to this offer to go to Pokemon Go Festival through Niantic, I'd held off, and I was like, you know what, if something does happen, I will cover it myself. I will go out on my own accord, not through Niantic, and I will make it happen. And then yesterday, literally this morning I sat down with Claire. I was like, look, if I fly out to Pokemon Go Festival, like, will this holiday happen? And Claire's still making videos, so she couldn't come with me. She wouldn't have enough time. And I woke up and I was like, you know what, I actually feel ill from all this traveling because our schedules are so crazy that the holiday would be out the window and the flight times would be crazy. I would have spent like 24 hours in the air in like 3 days, having gone to both Atlanta and then out to Chicago. I was like, maybe this is a little bit crazy. And I love Pokemon Go, and I'm so annoyed, but we're not going to be able to make it to Pokemon Go Festival tomorrow in Chicago, which means we're not going to be able to be some of the first people in the world to catch the Legendaries. And I am absolutely gutted. It sucks so much. Now, I know some other YouTubers upload more Pokemon Go content and do it every single day, and I don't do as much as I used to, but for me, it is still like that one of those games I boot up my phone every single day, I spin a stop, I catch a Pokemon, and see what's around me all the time, and this is a huge deal. Technically, I am the biggest Pokemon Go YouTuber in the world in terms of, like, overall views I've gotten from every single video and the amount of subscribers I have, despite the fact I don't upload as much as I did, and to not be there and to not represent as a UK YouTuber is gutting, and I am so sorry. All that I can say is that out there will be loads of other Pokemon Go YouTubers. My man Lachlan, who's from Australia, was like egging me to go. He's like, come on Ali, you have to come. It's going to be the first time to get Legendaries. He even made me a +1 on his VIP list for the Pokemon Go Festival event. So if I did turn up last minute, I could still come in with him, and a huge thank you to him. But himself, Lachlan, and other YouTubers will be covering the Legendaries. And, you know, I'm so happy for them, and I wish them the best of luck. In my mind, if I had made the trip and I'd spent like $10,000 flying out there, can you imagine if a Legendary... I went into a Legendary raid, came up to capture it, and then it fled from me. It would just happen. I know it would just happen. And I would have spent all this money and flown out all this way, and I wouldn't have gotten a Legendary. For those guys that don't know, after the Pokemon Go Festival event tomorrow on Saturday, it will be available to the rest of the world. So the possibility is that maybe a Legendary raid will appear in the small island of Corsica whilst Claire and I are on holiday. And if that happens, I will try and record it for you guys. But when I say holiday, and I say it's the first time I've ever been on holiday, I'm just going to explain that a little bit. Because you've seen Claire and I travel the world. We're so lucky. We've been to Iceland, we've been to New York, we've been to LA, we've been skiing, and on all of these trips, I've either included Pokemon Go or done some sort of vlogging. And that's the whole thing, right? Whenever we have traveled together as a couple, we have always picked up the camera and done some filming. We have never, ever, ever, in the 2 years that we've been together, put a date in the diary and said, this is going to be time for us to go away, not pick up our phones every 5 minutes, not pick up our vlogging camera, and literally just relax. And I am sure some people are going to watch this and say that not going to this huge event because of a holiday is a really dumb idea. You should prioritize it over the holiday. But I also know most of you guys out there understand. I mean, if you've seen me in some of my videos, I am so tired. This week alone, I have been to London for the Silverstone F1. I've spent the next day in London filming Destiny 2 content, flown straight out to Atlanta, landed yesterday, and then we've got the holiday on Monday. So fitting everything in has been absolutely crazy. So I really just wanted to sit down and really say sorry to you guys, because I wanted this to happen, and only literally a few hours ago, this morning, if I decided that it can't happen and I need to prioritize us as a couple, and you know, it's a decision that both Claire and I have made together. Don't worry, there'll still be videos going out. I've prepped videos to cover the whole of the holiday, so if this Legendary event wasn't happening, you wouldn't even know that we're on holiday. But it is just that bad luck that the 1 week of a year we decide to book a holiday, Legendaries drop. And just because I'm sure some of you guys will be like, well, why don't you rebook your holiday, blah, blah, blah. For those guys that follow me on Instagram and stuff, you know that I've been filming for my brand new TV show, MoreAli-A Superchargers. That is a filming day all day, every single week for like the last like month or two, and that continues with more voiceover stuff, which I'm doing in London as soon as we come back from this holiday, which means that I have not had one full free week for months, and will continue to not have 1 week full free for months, apart from this 1 week we've got to go on holiday and just enjoy a little bit of downtime. So I feel bad, you know, I love YouTube, and for the 6, 7, 8 years I've been doing it, I always put YouTube #1. And if you jump back a few years ago and I looked at myself and I'm like, I'm missing this huge event, I would hate myself, and I still hate myself. But sometimes, like, you know, you got to prioritize yourself a little bit in your personal life a little bit, and that is what is happening in this case. As I said, like, I wish the best of luck to everyone that goes to the Pokemon Go event, all the YouTubers that are there. You've got my support. I hope you catch your Legendaries, guys. Do it for us YouTubers, and there will be a big live stream of the event actually over on the official Pokemon Go channel. And all that we can hope is that we will break the fact that it is a no vlogging holiday if a Legendary raid appears in Corsica, because Legendary raids will be rolling out around the rest of the world after the Pokemon Go festival. I'll pick up my camera and fingers crossed try and get lucky with a Legendary raid. And I don't want you to take this the wrong way, I still love the game. I still absolutely love the game. In fact, I've got a minimal amount of Pokemon to catch to complete the Pokedex. Like, I've done such a good job in the last few weeks, all these raids are completing off and ticking off a lot of Pokemon I didn't have, which is amazing. It's just one of those things where things clash, and I've had such bad timing on things like this, and I'm really, really sorry, guys. But this is all I can do. Now, I've got like Clash of Clans video going out, Clash Royale video going out, Minecraft videos going out, and for the first time in a long time on this channel, I've been really happy with the diverse content on here, and I don't want you to look at the channel and be like, wow, he has literally left Pokemon and is playing everything but Pokemon. That is not the case, that is not what I want to happen. it is just how things have worked out, unfortunately, and I am really, really sorry, guys. I'm really, really sorry. As I said, like, this is eating me alive, and even now, like, I'm sat here just like, why is this happening? It's so annoying, but it is what it is. And the number of times over the last 7 or 8 years I've done YouTube where I've prioritized work over everything else in my life, Claire is the #1 thing in my life, obviously, and for us, we need a little bit of a break. And that is happening at a really unfortunate time, but hey, it will hopefully be an amazing, relaxing, great holiday, and I'll come back and I'll do my first legendary raid, and hopefully it'll be amazing, hopefully I get lucky, and hopefully you guys will still be interested in us doing our first legendary raid, despite the fact it'll be a little bit later than a lot of other people out there. So, I think that's everything I've got to say. I've just been as honest as I can with you guys, and I just hope you understand, and I hope it doesn't sound like I'm making excuses. I have literally just relayed our thoughts to you guys, and even our families always tell us that we're doing too much work and not enough time for ourselves, and they're like, you need this holiday, so we are going to take a little bit of time off. You know what, I'm going to be on holiday probably checking in on the other guys and the streams and how the events are going, and you guys definitely need to keep me updated on any legendary raids you get involved with while they happen, and I'll let you know once I'm out there if there's any chance at all of me doing a legendary raid on the little island of Corsica. I have no idea. If any of you guys live in Corsica or have been to Corsica over the last year and know if there's any gyms, Pokestops, anything like that there, please let me know. Maybe we'll get lucky and I can still film something for you guys. So there we go. That is the truth. That is all I've got to say. It's great that Niantic have reached out to YouTubers. There are more events rolling out for the rest of the year throughout Europe and other states in America as well, I believe. So more things will be happening aside from just this event. It's obviously one of the biggest ones because Legendaries are appearing for the very first time. So sorry guys, I'm really, 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 really sorry. I literally was so close to booking tickets to going out, and again, as I said, a huge thank you to Lachlan, who was pushing me to go, and he'll still be annoyed at me that I'm not going. I know you will. I'm so sorry, buddy. Do me proud and catch that legendary for me, bro. You can do it. You can do it, man. And as I said, like, I love you guys so much. I still love Pokemon Go, and that is all I have to say, I think. So guys, thank you so much. Like, there was great comments in yesterday's video when I talked about legendaries, and so many tweets I said of people wanting this to come out. I'm sorry that it's worked out the way it has. So guys, thank you for watching. I wish everyone the best of luck at Pokemon Go Festival tomorrow. I wish Claire and I could be there. I love hanging out with the other Pokemon Go YouTubers. They're all such nice people, and I will be with them in spirit. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll keep you updated on whether or not I can do my own legendary raid once we're away. Fingers crossed we can. And for all of you guys at home that get involved in legendary raids, good luck. I hope you capture whichever legendary you come up against, and I hope it's a load of fun. Thank you for watching. Videos will be rolling out over the next week while I'm away regardless. Do not worry, including Minecraft, Clash, and all that good stuff. So guys, for now, I am doing my final preparations before we go away to make sure everything's ready across all my YouTube channels, and I'm trying to get some rest and drink coffee to stay alive because I'm absolutely shattered. I am on the verge of being ill, unfortunately. So that's all I've got to say. I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm so, so sorry. I love you all so much, and I'll see you very, very soon for more videos. Do not worry, and good luck everyone that goes to the Pokemon Go Festival. Bye-bye.